Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Articulating with David Barnett. My name is Sharon Loker. I am an art historian and one of the co-hosts of Articulating with David Barnett. And then, of course, there is the man himself, gallery owner and director, Mr. David Barnett here.
I'm the other co-host.
He's our other co-host, of course.
Yeah.
And today we have two very special guests. If the two of you would like to introduce yourselves.
I will be first. My name is Victoria Romanova, and I'm mother of this incredible small artist.
My name is Evangelina Romanova. I am the artist of the paintings.
And today we're going to be speaking with both of them about Evangelina's artwork and just sharing a little bit more information about her background and some other stuff we have going on here at the gallery. So first of all, thank you guys for coming all of this way. Now you traveled from Texas?
Yeah, we traveled from Texas, Austin,
Okay.
because before, we lived in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and we spent here 4 years from our life.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I imagine it's probably much warmer in Texas right now.
For sure.
Most definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Well, at least you got here before winter time. That's a good thing. I love Texas. I haven't been there in years, but I enjoyed it very much. I like the warm weather. Well, to get us started, I thought maybe, Evangelina, if you could tell us a little bit about what got you interested in making artwork.
Well, then I had leukemia. I liked to draw. I noticed that I had a talent to it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to help kids who have leukemia.
I think that's really wonderful. And when were you diagnosed with leukemia? Do you remember?
I don't remember the age.
Okay.
She was 4 years old when she was diagnosed.
Oh my goodness.
And it
Must
was
have been-
here in Milwaukee.
Okay. And how long have you been in remission now? You've been cancer-free?
So our treatment was 2.5 years, and we already in remission around 4 years. So one more year, and diagnosis will be removed from her, because when you're in remission 5 years, it means that it's less than 1% that leukemia will come back. But 5
wonderful.
years, you still on the point that you need to check your blood every 6 months.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad you are doing better. And that, to have to deal with something like that at such a young age had to be very difficult. So you must be a very strong young woman, not only to have fought leukemia, but to come out of it as an artist and wanting to help other kids with cancer. So I think you're very brave, as well as being very talented. One of the things I've noticed about your wonderful paintings is that you focus on animals. Is there a reason why you choose to paint animals?
I like painting animals more than painting other things.
Mm-hmm.
She loves animals more than other things, probably. We always have animals at our home. Before it was rats, now we have a cat. And when kids on cancer treatment, even doctors sometimes recommend them to have animals.
Sure.
Because it's a great animal support, and it's a friendship support, because during cancer treatment they have really low immunity system.
Yes.
So for some months or sometimes even years, some kids not able to have friends. So all friends what they can have, it's animals. So maybe it's one of the reasons why Ava so love animals too.
That would
Yeah,
make
and
sense.
the timing is perfect, because our new exhibition that opens tomorrow night is Animals in Art. So we're so delighted to feature your work.
Thank you.
Yes, Ava's work will be featured here in the gallery, starting at gallery night tomorrow. And of course, we will have other artists as well. But you, I think, are the youngest artist we've had in the gallery so far. So that's an accomplishment itself, because David has had the gallery for 57 years. That's how
That's a
long
long
this
time.
place has been around. And there have been hundreds, if not even thousands of artists that David has had come in and out of the doors and walls here. So for you to be the youngest, that's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, it's an honor for us, for you
Yes.
to be here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. One of the things that struck me about your paintings, and the first one that I ever saw was the one of the giraffes up there with the, I'm assuming it's the mother giraffe and then the baby.
Yes.
And I just love the relationship between the two of them, the way the mother is coming from above and then the baby's kind of popping up from the bottom. You can just really sense the bond between mother and child. And when David first showed me the painting and was telling me a little bit about your background and your story, I was just so struck by how talented you are, especially at such a young age. And one of the things I was thinking about earlier today was just, there's people that are born with certain talents, and then there's others who have to work at them. I was not born with artistic talent. Like any artistic talent I had to learn and work really hard in school. But with you, it's very apparent that you were born with this. And for you to show such incredible achievements at such a young age with your painting and with your ability to paint and create art is incredibly impressive. So I'm excited to see how much better and how different you will get as you grow older. So you'll have to keep in touch with us and let us know what's going on with your artwork so we can see it. But one of the things I thought that might be interesting for everybody is to hear how all of you met.
Well, when Evangelina and her parents moved here from Russia, Victoria would come into the gallery on a regular basis with Evangelina. And so that was always very special every time they would come in to see the gallery.
So you basically just came in as visitors to look at the artwork, and that was how.
Yeah, so we
everybody connected.
became friends and have stayed in touch.
It's wonderful.
I always tell that David, my best friend from Milwaukee.
Aww.
Yeah, and the fact that I'm Ukrainian made it extra special.
It's interesting that my grandparents from the same city than David's grandparents.
Oh, really?
From Odessa,
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
on
that's
the Black
so cool.
Sea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is where my
I know
mother was
Odessa.
born. And when she was 6 months old, they left because of Tsar Nicholas was going to put my grandfather in the army. So they escaped.
That's amazing.
So here we are.
It's just incredible that, both of you have family that came from the same spot, and then here
Yeah.
you would meet on the other side of the world.
Yeah, so there
All
was a
these years
special
later.
bond for us.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely a connection there.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And they would come out to Beaver Lake and go fishing.
Oh, okay. Do you
Sharon's
like to
been-
fish?
I don't know if I do, but my dad does.
Your dad does. I'm not a big fan
Well,
of
when
it
you were
either.
little and you lived here, you liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of do. Like, I don't know if it's my favorite thing to do.
You'd rather be painting.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it. Maybe you want to paint a fish.
She actually have two paints, one with shark and one with.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
A
like a
turtle.
turtle.
Oh, wonderful. Since you did these paintings,
Yeah.
you did that
yeah.
shark and turtle. Do you have photos of those?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
I do.
Like,
Can we see 'em?
Sure.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Now, I know as you paint, is there any other kind of art you like to do? Do you like to draw, or do you like to make sculptures?
No.
No.
Not really.
Actually, she's doing a lot of sculptures with
Kinda.
Play-Doh and other things. She has
Oh,
even like
really?
houses with small details. She put like small animals inside of these rooms,
Uh-huh.
and also she create a lot of clothes for the dolls, and it can be a super funny material. It's she can like cut some like balls. She can take old clothes. She can create some parts from Play-Doh also. Put like stickers. So she actually do everything what involve art. Just try to say that.
So you're just a creative person in general.
Yes.
Wow. Well, I am very envious of you because I've always wanted to be a creative person, but I'm not very good at it. So that's why I studied art history, because I couldn't make art very well, but I love art so much. So as an art historian, what I did is I went and I studied all different artworks throughout history. So like artwork that was created back during like ancient Roman and Greek times up to today. And so that's kind of what I studied, and that's one of the things I love. But if I could be an artist, I definitely would. I would give anything to have the kind of talent that you have. So for now, I just like to learn as much about it and enjoy it. But David is an artist as well.
Yes, I am.
I have
Since
some.
I'm 6 years old, I thought of myself as an artist.
I have some of your art actually. Yeah, so I have them at my apartment.
Oh, awesome, wonderful. Well, David, would you like to talk a little bit about Evangelina's painting?
Well, so one of the great things about Evangelina's work is that she really captures the essence of the animals, and that's very hard to do. And you really get the emotions of it.
Yes. I think their personalities definitely come through.
Yeah, and the colors too.
Yes. Yeah, the colors are very vibrant and really lovely. The previous podcast we did before this one was with another artist, and she also paints animals. And she works in a style called Russian Impressionism. So that kind of focuses a lot on light and shadow and very bright colors. So it's just kind of interesting that both of you, as artists, both focus on animals. She's really into Russian Impressionism, and you just happen to be Russian.
And she's part Russian too.
Is Catherine as well?
Mhm.
Oh, I did not know
Catherine Ruvalkava.
that. Okay.
And so her works are in the exhibition as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So both of you will be in it.
And hopefully she'll be here that you can meet each other
Oh, yeah.
over the weekend, I hope.
Yeah, she's got some fun stories about the animals that she paints. Because she actually goes and photographs them, and then from the photographs makes paintings. Speaking of which, the animals that you paint, are these animals that you've seen in person, or from photos or pictures, or they just it comes in your mind and you decide to paint it?
I mean, I did technically see these animals in real life, but
In the
Okay.
zoo?
I mean,
Were
the
you
giraffe definitely, yes.
At the zoo? Is there a
The
zoo
giraffe,
in
yes.
where you live?
In Austin, we have zoo. It's not so good as in
good,
Milwaukee, but we
it
have
is.
a nice zoo in San Antonio and Houston.
Oh, okay.
That used to be one of my favorite things
Do
to
you have
do.
a favorite animal?
Good question.
Yes, but I have more than one.
Okay, what
I
are
have
they?
two. These would definitely not fit together. It's a rat and a cat. Those are
A
very
rat
different.
and a cat?
And
Yes.
a cat.
Well, it sounds like a rhyme.
It does.
Maybe you want to write a children's book. The Cat and the Rat.
There you go.
No.
They could be best friends. And you could do all the artwork for it too.
Good idea.
Let's talk some more about painting. One of the things, since Evangelina, as she mentioned, is very interested in helping other children with cancer, we will be creating prints of her two paintings that we have here for sale. And for a donation of $500, you will receive one of her beautiful prints on canvas. And they are also eligible for a 10% discount if you choose to get them framed in the gallery. But all the proceeds, the donations that are put for the prints, or if somebody wants to donate less than that, you won't receive a print. However, it'll still go to a very good cause, and that's the MACT Fund at the Children's Hospital, Wisconsin here. And so all that money will go to help other kids with cancer, which is very generous of you and very thoughtful to do that.
Certainly is.
Yeah. Great. Is there anything else you would like to share with everybody about your artwork or anything that you like?
I don't think there is.
No?
I don't think there is anything.
Okay. I just had to ask. All right. Well, thank you so much, Evangelina, for joining us, and Victoria, thank you as well. And for everyone out there listening and watching, as we mentioned before, please come by and see the animals in art. And as well, any donations towards the MAC Fund are greatly appreciated. And again, as I mentioned, any donations of $500, you do receive a print of one of Evangelina's beautiful paintings. So thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you in the gallery. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.